Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ship's at sea. Welcome to.
We killing ants with elephant guns up in here this morning. I'm just telling y'all right now. We killing ants with elephant guns. Shout out to C. Ray Walls. I love C. Ray. I love C. Ray. If y'all have not gotten Ravi Pops, I don't know, like we can't even have a conversation about you don't see Ray Walls? I don't even know who C. Ray Walls is. Who the fuck is like, you know what I mean? Ravi Pops, bitch. Ravi Pops. Elephant Guns. One of my favorite songs. I would have that played at my funeral, but you know. It's a funeral. Ain't nobody come to a funeral to listen to C. Ray Walls, especially with some of y'all can't even pronounce his name. It's C. Ray Walls. Ain't nobody come to see me. Ain't nobody come to my funeral to hear that.
Coming to see me?
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. But we're going to start this show. We are continuing Flag on the Play. We call it Flag on the Play Monday. I do have a thumbnail for Flag on the Play Monday for YouTube. I will put it on there later because YouTube reminds me of, those movies? Remember I told y'all about how they enjoy watching bony, malnourished white women hang out with black dudes that look like, all of them look like big shadows with large penises. That's what they look like. You know what I mean? They just enjoy that shit. YouTube's always talking about, it's too big. 2MB, son of a bitch, it's too big. It's too big. It's just big for no reason. Oh, why is it all big? Like, man, if you don't take this goddamn thumbnail and shut the F up, your punk ass. They got too much dip on their chip. They always, every morning I make a thumbnail. Every morning, YouTube tells me it's too big. Every morning I make I make a thumbnail because I'm trying to be professional here. I make a thumbnail, and every morning YouTube is
like, brother, whoa, now you got too much dip on your chip,
sir. That's a whole lot of that's a lot of thumbnails, sir. I'm gonna need you to not put all that thumbnail up there. But anywho, to make it publicly clear, never mind who you thought I was, I'm Thomas Bishop, bitch. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's go ahead. We ain't done this in a hot minute. Yeah, Discord, yes, Discord can be like that too. It's too cool. If you're not Vietnamese, you won't know what the hell that meant. But anyway, we're going to do this all the way proper like Godzilla -1. Ultimate Roar. Let's have a good show, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Miss America, and all. The ship's at sea. Welcome to A Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. But your mama joke this morning. For whatever reason, your mom likes ice cream castles by the time. I don't know why. I mean, it's an okay song. It does have that signature Minneapolis sound. But I mean, realistically, it doesn't make any sense. Have you ever seen an ice cream castle in the summertime? Yeah, that shit is a moat. Okay, that's like, I don't know who wrote that song, but whoever wrote it, no. The answer is no. There is no ice cream castle. How you gonna have an ice cream castle in the middle of the summertime? But I digress. Anyway, so me knowing this, when your mom pulled up on me, I didn't go find her, she found me. But when your mama came and pulled up on me, right, you know what I mean? She was humming that song. She walked past me, I'm like, ice cream castles in the summertime, all you end up with is like wet, creamy ground. Your mama looked me dead in the goddamn face, and said, ain't that the point? And I'm like, huh? She's like, come on. If your ice cream castle melts into creamy goodness, you know what I get? No. What? Creamy. You know what you get? No, bitch, what do I get? You know what she says?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Needless to say, I took care of that, and your mom got DNA evidence all over her skirt. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Thomas, you met my mom. What transpired? What transpired?
3 letters. 1 word.
Ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Let me explain something to y'all. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm delicious. I can't help it. It's not my fault. I don't know what to tell you, man. Y'all just gonna have to get over it. I don't know what to tell you. What you want me to do? Good morning, big sister DJ. Hey. Yes, I get smoky really. I get smoky really early in the morning. That's what I get. Oh, and by the way, did y'all get a chance to take a look at that background? When Smokey really was up there, did y'all get a chance to see that other picture was up there? The swole meatness on top of the Sound of Coffee symbol. Did y'all not see this? Have we not offered y'all the ability to be able to see this? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna mess around, and that's gonna be the symbol of the Sound of Coffee from now on. Keep playing. Keep playing. I'm just throwing it out there. That's where hey, some of y'all have never seen me in person, so how do you know I don't look like that? I'll rest my case. Shout out DJ, our big sis, the eternal big sis of the Sound of Coffee. DJ, have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you lately that I care? I love you, DJ. I love the hell out of DJ. I do. I truly, honestly, 100% do. Like, y'all do not understand what type of person DJ truly is. Listen, all I'm going to say is this. I'm so glad that she's here. Who put Jax from Mortal Kombat on the cover? Merv, that ain't Jax from Mortal Kombat. That's me from mortal sexual. That's me from Mortal Sexual Healing. Finish her. Finish her. Say swole meat wins. Flawless orgasm. Like, what y'all gonna do? Like, I for real, what y'all want me to do? I'm trying to help you, help me, help you, help me. Know what I mean? This is what I do for a living. All right. So last week, I went on one of my infamous Thomas Talks Too Goddamn Much rants. So we're going to finish Flag on the Play Friday on a Monday. Flag on the Play Monday. See, they don't even have the same cut. Like, Flag on the Play Friday sounds like, yes, in about 8 hours, bitch, I'll be off for the weekend. I'm gonna get butt naked and dance in the jacuzzi if you can afford it. But Flag on the Play Monday just sounds like shit. Monday Night Football. Like, it ain't. I ain't even excited. I ain't even excited. The Carolina Panthers is playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bitch, I ain't even excited. You're on my nerves. How come we can't get like the Chiefs and the Broncos or something? We gotta watch this shit. I'm just saying. That's what to me. That's what it feels like. So Flag. I'm gonna give it its proper due. Flag on the Play Monday. Flag on the Play Monday. Flag on the flag on the flag on the Play Monday. There you go. There you got it. There you go. I'm here to help y'all. I really want you to look at Samantha talking about I don't need no coffee. I saw Saint Swole me sitting on top of the Sound Coffee Shop. Yep, there you go. Yeah. Sir Purr versus Jax DeVille. All right, I got a couple because we're in fourth quarter action. No less than 4 flags. No less than 4 flags. All right. I'm gonna start off hard in the goddamn paint. Flag on the Play. Bitch, stop playing in my face. 4 whole goddamn flags on the play. Bitch, stop playing in my face. All right. Listen. We get it. We completely get it. The right-wing, whiny, snowflakey bitch asses have turned the entire planet into a safe space for their bullshit. Okay? We're going to talk about one of the biggest purveyors of this safe space shit here in a minute. But let's just talk about social media for a second. Now, again, this is going to sound like, oh, my God, Thomas, you're all on your own balls. No, I'm not. I really want you to understand that. That's not it. I am talking about this from a standpoint of enough is a goddamn enough. So if you have been on TikTok longer than a cup of coffee and a ham sandwich, you all know who Petty Crocker 88 is. That dusty, rusty, crusty, nasty, stank, bloated ass, goopy ass white woman. That the bitch look like the only spices in her house is Dawn soap. That bitch. That hooker. Oh, Michael, my friend, please hold on. We get to that in a minute. Y'all know who Petty Crocker is. I know, just like I know y'all know Pepper's Play Zone. the Latino woman walking around here with feathers and shit in her goddamn hair. Listen, bitch. Bitch, if you don't take them goddamn feathers out of your goddamn head. Like, Ayo, Paul. I saw that. She was out there talking about black women again because Peppers Plays On is a Latina woman that's so light bright she clear, and the bitch couldn't. That's the bitch that was selling them goddamn earrings with nothing. So Peppers Plays On and Petty Crocker 88 are kind of in the same realm. Okay, white women who don't have enough time to bake, pot roast or biscuits and shit, so the bitches get on goddamn the internet, right? Petty Crocker is a goddamn Nazi. I don't know how else Thank you, Jay Thomas. Jay, listen, this is why Jay Thomas is necessary in the game. Jay Thomas sees the shit and go, yep, they're right there. Mm-hmm. So Petty Crocker is an actual Nazi. Like, this is no bullshit Nazi. The bitch has 88 in her name and 2 lightning bolts on both sides of it. What? Bitch, come on, bitch. Bitch. Like she's sitting there with this shit on her goddamn shit. Like,
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Bitch, you know we can see you, right? How this hoe still has an account, I will never understand, but that is where the flag comes in. That's where the flag comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, social media, television media, print media, movies, television, we are being subjected on a nearly constant goddamn basis with people that we know for a fact are racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, Islamophobic, transphobic, and ableist. But you can't say shit to them. You can't say a goddamn thing to them. You can't clap back. You can't stitch, duet. You can't answer these people in the public sphere because they ain't. Put it this way. I would have whooped Scott Jennings' ass by now. I would have beat the ever-loving dog shit out of Scott Jennings by now. I would have. Scott Jennings goes on CNN on a routine basis and acts like he's the baddest motherfucker at the stable. Excuse my French, I ain't mean to cuss. To, naughty words early in the morning. Scott Jennings would have had one time to bow up to me. One time. Because at that point, and this is the part about the over 10 years of the Trump virus, the Trump parasite that we've been having, right? Scott Jennings, we're sitting here having a political debate. And you over here putting your finger in my face. Hey, Scott, 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot, pimping. Hey, pimping. 15, 11 minutes. No, come on. No, Scott, you got all this goddamn balls, bitch. Go out in the parking lot. Listen, we're in Atlanta. Meet me at Buckhead, bitch, so I can beat your ass. But that's what we are literally being subjected to. Ladies and gentlemen, these people do not have good opinions. They don't. They do not have good advice. They have no facts. But for some reason, we are supposed to sit on our hands and go, okay, please tell us what you think. Man, kiss my ass with that, what you think. So Scott Jennings can go off on a kid, that little towhead white boy, who was schooling the dog shit out of his ass. That boy might be like 25. He might be 30 years old, and I'm calling him a towhead white little boy. I'm not saying it because, like, I'm not saying it because I'm being disrespectful. I'm saying it because I don't know that boy's name. But anyway, you know that Scott knows who to do that shit to, too, don't you? Scott will do that to a woman. Scott will do that to a kid. There have been black men on that panel the whole time. Scott ain't never bowed up like that. Not one time. I'm sitting at the table giving you some factual information that I literally just got because I got 5 researchers right before I came on air, and you talking about putting your finger in my face. Oh, Scott, check this out, buddy. Check this out. Put your finger in my face.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I will snatch every mother effing birthday. I'm gonna find that sound. That's a sound that I want. Steven Seagal saying, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that because now I'm gonna snatch every mother effing birthday." I'm gonna find that clip. I'm gonna find that clip, make it a sound. I'm gonna put it on this goddamn. Listen, it's gonna be the leaving with something snatching birthday combo. I'm gonna put both of them together. I'm dead ass. I'm gonna turn that into a combo sound. I'm leaving with something followed by, I'm sorry to hear that because now I'm gonna snatch every mother effing birthday. I'm telling you. But that's the thing. Why are these people who call everybody triggered and snowflakes, why are they being protected? I said this on the show last night, and I meant every word of it. How come somebody hasn't shot goddamn Jake Lang yet? Put 2 in his face. Actually, put 3 to make sure the son bitch don't get up no more. Because these are rabid dogs at this point. You can't do nothing with Jake Lang. Jake Lang is irredeemable. Irredeemable. There is no coming back from this. There is no 64-year-old Jake Lang going, I was wrong back when I was younger, harassing black people and Muslims. I was so wrong. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. So it's time for him to get the Charlie Kirk package. You ain't going to be fixed. Fix these nuts. You got to go. You got to go. But for me to say that, oh, my God, you're bringing violence in. Yes, because he does. How the hell is it Petty Crocker 88 can be a literal Nazi on TikTok, but if you say anything to that bony bitch, all of a sudden you're the problem? You're the problem. And here's the crazy part. My shit, harassment and bullying cannot be restored. This hurt. Oh, look, the video's unavailable. Maybe the bitch blocked me. Whatever. See, and that's what I'm saying. Michael Pruitt, that's it. It's same thing, fam. Same thing. Same thing. Jake Lang is irredeemable. So why are they protecting him? Why? Why are news organizations following him? They should be following his casket. Dead ass. I'm sorry. Good morning, Wiccan Priestess over there in the Instagram with your puke chair. We always got to find our better angel. In this lawless ass time, I feel like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. We tried to be decent men in an indecent time. Hell no. Hell no. Why should we not be able to hit back? And I will tell you something. Even avenues like YouTube, which is where a lot of y'all are watching the show at, or Instagram, where some people are watching the show at, on the radio. The radio is safe because it's an internet radio station. We can say whatever the hell we want to around here. There is no FCC to tell us we can't say, yo, it wouldn't be, it would be pretty okay if Jake Lang caught 5 in the face. If they gave him the Soldier Slim exit package, nobody would give a shit. If you don't know how Soldier Slim died, go look it up. Shout out to him. I still love Lawbreakers, but I digress. Why are they being coddled? I don't care. Y'all, it's almost as if during the 60s, when the racists were sicking dogs and water hoses on black folk, rather than hearing the stories of the black people that are having these water hoses and dogs sicked on them, you talk to the some bitch that is holding on to the dog, the some bitch who's holding on to the fire hose, the fire hose and the dog is goddamn self. Like, come on, man. Me personally, If we gonna play that, then take the gloves. You know what I mean? Like, take the gloves off of people that have to be subjected to this shit. Take the gloves off. Why am I over here fighting with Marcus Queensberry rules? Because this bitch is calling herself Petty Crocker 88 with 2 goddamn lightning bolts. And you mean I can't call that whole Eva Braun or Ilya Goshich? I can't. The bitch of Buchenwald, I can't do that. But she can walk around here with that bullshit on? Come on, son. Come on. 45,000 yards, repeat first down. And speaking of which, hey, Michael, come on over here, buddy. Come on over here, buddy. Michael Pruitt, this one's for you. Flag on the play. Who met who for what? 4 flags on the play. Who met who for what? You know, everybody ain't gonna make it.
This is day 27.
Everybody ain't gonna make it. We have piss poor leadership in Washington, D.C. I said what I said. We have some piss poor, shitty ass leadership in Washington, D.C. We do. On both sides of the aisle, black, white, or otherwise. If they're a politician in D.C. right now, they are a piece of shit. They are a whole wheat piece of shit. Because news dropped, I think yesterday. Hold on. I think yesterday, that House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries had a secret closed-door meeting with the son-in-law of Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man. Oh my God! On some way that the Democrats, who are poised to take control of the House and the Senate, can work with the Trump administration. Oh my God! And you met Jared Kushner, Hakeem Jeffries, and all of the rest of these goddamn go along to get along Democrats have got to go. You know what? Allow me to say something that I know every one of us is thinking, okay? There is a way, ladies and gentlemen, to govern this country with robust, progressive policies that is not Hassan Piker all the way on the far left singing, wearing a Chairman Mao outfit singing "We Are Charlie Kirk." And it's also not corporatist Democrats taking money from people outside of the United States to do their bidding and at the expense of us. There is a way in the middle. Okay? There is a way in the middle. All right? As much as I do not want to toot my own goddamn horn, I promise you I don't. That is what I have been working on for over 2 damn years. For over 2 years, I have tried to put together a political party that addresses shit just like this. It addresses the fact that there is far too much outside influence from AIPAC and ADL and all the rest of these goddamn people, Saudi Arabia and Russia and China and Saudi, all these people on our election. There's far too much of it. There's far too much of our tax money going outside the United States rather than staying at home and taking care of us. For 2 years, I have been working on this. 2 years. It's called the Raven Party. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what the hell it is. I'm not going to lie to you. The basis, the foundation for what the Raven Party stands for is made out of FDR's second Bill of Rights, the Black Panther 10-point program, the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense's 10-point program, and the tenets of the satanic temple or Satanism. Yes. Why am I hiding it? Yes, those are the bases. Those are the foundation for it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, none of us are being served in Congress or the Senate right now. Not one man. Not one. I want y'all to listen to this.
Here in the U.S., we're learning new details from sources tonight about a private meeting between the House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and Jared Kushner, President Trump's son-in-law and top advisor. It comes as the midterms are quickly approaching and indications that Democrats could retake the House. Here's ABC's Stephen Portnoy.
Tonight, news that's sure to spark anxiety among Republicans with the midterms just 10 weeks away. Word of an extraordinary meeting between the president's son-in-law and outside advisor and the man who could become the next House Speaker if Democrats take control. Sources say the sit-down between Jared Kushner and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries took place in recent weeks and had the pair looking for possible areas of common ground between the White House and congressional Democrats. Despite the signal it sends, the current Republican House Speaker shrugging off news of the meeting.
I heard about it the first time this morning. I know Jared is a smart guy and he hedges bets, but I'm telling you what, you better not bet against the House Republicans.
Without confirming the sit-down, Jeffries says in a statement that in every conversation with the Trump administration, he'll make it explicitly clear that the affordability crisis is not a hoax and nothing short of transformational policy change is acceptable to Democrats. Experts say the cost of some goods could go way up under the new 50% tariffs the president imposed this weekend on a variety of Canadian imports, from beer and whiskey to furniture and fishing poles. Trump arguing the move is retaliation for Canadian tariffs and saying Canada wants the benefits of being a state without being one. Canadian leaders vowing to respond.
President Trump is the type of person that would steal your lunch money. He is not to be trusted whatsoever. We need to stay united.
With all that's on his plate today, the president presided over the grand spectacle of an IndyCar race through downtown D.C. The president waving the green flag as racers zoomed past the Capitol and the museums on the National Mall. Lindsay?
Quite a spectacle, Stephen.
And you, House Minority Leader, met with anybody out of that administration. You know what? Thank you, Smoking Hot. Thank you. Because you know what? She's absolutely right, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her. Did I move it? No, I didn't. I did. I must have got it off there. Well, they can common ground.
John, you eat the dick.
Eat the dick. Oh, did you want a common ground? You want a common ground? Here's some common ground.
I could put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
We, and by we I do mean the American population, we are ill-served by those we send to Congress. We are, every one of us. Every one of us is ill-served by the people we send to the State House and to the governor's mansion. And for a country that is made up of people, when your leadership of said people does not do the will of the people, then maybe it's time for leadership to be changed. Why in the name of everything that is holy would you meet with that man? Me and Jared Kushner ain't got shit in common. Nothing. Not one goddamn thing. If I'm in the house, I don't want to meet him. Common ground is what got us here in the first goddamn place. Ladies and gentlemen, some shit just is what it is. You don't need to have common ground on women's rights. They're women. Give them rights. The end. You don't need a common ground when it comes to poverty. Fix the goddamn poverty. Hello? Fix the poverty. You don't need common ground on tariffs. Tariffs have never done anything but make it more expensive for us to live. And then we find out, holies of holies, that the tariffs were called illegal by the goddamn court system. So all that money had to go back. But guess where it went? Corporations. You want money out of politics? You really want money out of politics? Then make these bastards pay their fair share. Watch how I do this. The Star of David that is on the Israeli flag is a religious symbol. Yes? We all agree? We all agree? Okay. Israel is another country with that flag. They have a Star of David flag. They are another country. Yes? 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 We agree? Okay. When it comes to life in the United States, if you don't go to this school, bitch, you cannot tell us what to do, nor can you put any money in our politics about what we do here. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So that means AIPAC can keep their money up out of here. You can go. You can go. I don't care that we have a special relationship. Bitch, your special relationship should be with you fixing your shit over there. Why are you messing with our goddamn election? And our news media reports this shit like it's just cooling the fan. Oh, well, you know, Saudi Arabia gave $1.3 billion in this past election. Bitch, you are the country of Saudi Arabia. Go over there. Go over there. Fix that shit. You the country that liquefied a whole man. Y'all liquefied a journalist. And yet you're putting money into our goddamn elections if you don't go sit your bitch ass down. When you meet with somebody like Jared Kushner to find quote-unquote common ground, it's not common ground for the American people. All common ground has done is move the Overton window to the far right. Thank you very much, Infernal. Thank you. I'm trying to explain this to y'all. We do not focus on here. Our elected leaders don't get, you know what? All that posturing and bullshit that you see them far leftists, the Chatty Matties, the Corn Pops, the Madeline Pendletons, goddamn Hassan Piker, you know what they're doing? That is spectacle, people. Spectacle. Hassan Piker putting on that dumbass goddamn Mao outfit didn't feed one effing family. Not a one. Chatty Matty going after black women on TikTok did not feed a family of 4. That's spectacle. The right is nothing but spectacle. That's all they got. That is all they have. That's all they ever will have is spectacle. Because if the right tried to put their actual policies and put it out to a vote, everybody, they would lose everything. 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 Nobody is coming here to hear that shit. Well, we want to raise taxes on you and raise and lower taxes for people that got more money than God.
We do not care.
We do not care. That shit got to go. You got to get your ass up out of here with that. But that's the problem. Our politics is spectacle. Our politics is spectacle. All of it. It is a farce, a mummer's farce. That's what it is. All of it. All of it. It serves no one except for the people that pour in money into your election. So for Hakeem Jeffries to sit his bitch ass down with one of the architects of why we're here right now, y'all are being played. Every one of you. Like I said, 2 years. 2 goddamn years I've been working on the Raven Party. I have used ChatGPT to make sure all of the verbiage that I'm using is correct. I have came up with different ways to implement these things. I am doing everything I possibly can to put all of that in one packet so that people can read it, so that people can spread it around, talk to your friends about it. This sounds like something you would support. I do not want the Raven Party to start at trying to run for president and then working their way down. No, I want the Raven Party to start having city council people. You know, a comptroller here, a person in charge of finance over there. What party you belong to? Raven Party. What's the Raven Party stand for? Here you go. And then we govern as such. We govern as such. Because right now, none of us are being, I really want y'all to hear me, none of us are being served well by the elected officials we have now. And I mean seriously, if you feel like you are not being heard, I just need you to put this emoji in the damn chat. Just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. Do you think your elected officials give a shit about you? If you say yes, raise your hand. If you say no, just do this. Look for it. It's in the goddamn emojis. Just put the middle finger up. Just put the middle finger up. No group in America is being served by our elected leaders. No nationality in this country are being served by our elected leaders. No demographic in this country are being served by our elected officials. None of us. Hakeem Jeffries sat down with the architect, or one of the architects of why we're here today. And he's talking about, well, I made sure to tell them that we were going to talk about affordability. Bitch, you don't give a shit about affordability, Hakeem. To my Jewish brothers and sisters, I'm going to just be dead ass honest with you. AIPAC don't give a shit about you. They don't. They will use your pain and suffering to pour millions of dollars into their PAC, which benefits a country you're not in, to continue to have weapons of mass destruction, and they will use your fear of anti-Semitism. They will use your fear of repeating the Holocaust. They will use never again to turn you into somebody who gives a shit about a country that you maybe have never gone to, as opposed to the country you live in right now. And if you think I'm making this up, if you think in any way, shape, form, or fashion Thomas Bishop is making this shit up, look it up. Why is AIPAC pouring money into races in North Carolina? That's awful funny. Why did you do that? Why is AIPAC pouring money into races in Missouri? Funny. Why would you do that? Are you trying to protect the Jewish people in Missouri? Nope. How about the Jewish people in North Carolina? Nope. How about the Jewish people in Brighton Beach, all the way in New York City? No. No, you'll use their stories. You'll use the stories of their mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers and great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers surviving Auschwitz and Buchenwald and Dachau. You'll take those stories and you will use them to get more money pouring into the country of Israel to be used on bombs and bullets before bread and beans. And they'll go, oh, wait a minute. Remember the Holocaust. You don't remember it. You don't. And Jewish people in the United States are suffering. Do y'all think Jewish people somehow aren't having issues with money? Are you serious about that right now? Are you sure? Mr. Trump posted an AI-generated meme of a mustachioed Mr. Jeffries wearing a sombrero. The report stated, drawing an angry response from the House Minority Leader who called the image race-baiting. Yeah. And you over here talking about common ground. You ain't got but one time, Craig. You ain't got but one time. I would have put my penis on the table with Jared Kushner. Who you want to talk about? There's 10 inches of meat in front of you. This is what I think of your father-in-law. These people do not give a shit about you. Hakeem Jeffries only knows about affordability problems because his staff has told him about affordability problems. And his staff only knows it because other people on said staff are out there listening or reading social media. That's it. Nobody is being served by the elected officials we have right now. And for Hakeem Jeffries to sit his monkey ass down with Jared Kushner shows you that it's going to be business as usual. If the Democrats take control of the House and the Senate during the midterms, it's going to be business as usual. For 2 years, there's going to be a whole lot of investigations, and nobody will do anything. And once again, Donald Trump will get away with all of this shit. 50,000 yards, repeat, second down. Taz, you got one? Taz does not have one. So, and I want y'all to know that.
I have one. I'm pulling it up. Sorry, I thought my mic was on and it wasn't.
Nope, that's fine. That's fine.
It's Monday. Here's one from Tristina.
Oh, Lord, not Tristina. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Naked woman streaks into crowded Mormon temple asking for her vagina to be cleansed of its devil magic.
Gives new meaning to making whoopee, doesn't it?
Flag on the play. I have so many questions. 4 flags on the play. I have so many questions. Tristina, first off, where you find this shit? Where you getting this? Where are you getting this shit? Where you getting this shit? Tristina, where do you find these things? Naked woman streaks in the crowded Mormon temple asking for her vagina to be cleansed of its devil magic. Again, I have so many questions. I'm going to go to least. I'm going to go from least to most prevalent. Start with the least.
She just wanted someone to put hands on it.
Wait a minute. Wait, nope. Hold up. Least to most important. Let's start with least. Did she get naked in the car, or was this bitch outside running through Utah buck ass?
Given that women from Utah go to the gas station with no shoes on to record themselves dancing there, I'd say she traveled there naked.
She just chilling, walking down the street, ass out jungle, just coochie free, titties bopping it. Where you going? I'm going to the Mormon temple. Bitch, ain't it cold? Yes, it is. You see my nipples, don't you? This bitch is walking down the street just titty free, oh, titty free, touch, titty free. That's the least one. One above that, and the cops didn't shoot this bitch? Are you kidding me? Cops saw that. Hold on. The cops saw that and was just like, hey, yo. Hey, Ed. You see that bitch? You see? Why she naked out there, Tom? Man, how the hell am I supposed to know? The bitch out there naked. She walking. What we supposed to do?
Oh, and it wasn't Utah.
It wasn't Utah.
Arizona.
Where was it?
It was Arizona.
This bitch out here walking buck ass in heat to a Mormon temple. Bitch, come on. Come on. They're going another
A Saturday evening service was disrupted after police say 32-year-old Rachel Dunning ran naked into the East Valley Temple during a crowded devotional. Witnesses say Dunning ran down the aisle shouting that her vagina needed to be cleansed of its quote-unquote devil magic, prompting staff to move attendees toward the exit. Security and 2 members brought her a blanket and kept her near the lobby until officers arrived. Mesa police said no one was injured and fortunately no children were in attendance. Dunning was taken into custody without incident. Investigators believe she may have been in a mental health crisis. She was later booked on suspicion of indecent exposure and disorderly conduct.
Okay, you got titty sweat and ass sweat yo, that pussy must be like sheep stealer, boy. That shit is
First of all, that is not what we meant when we said hit us in the face with a titty, why don't you?
Let me tell you something. If somebody hit that and died, that's the only reason I can see a woman. She done killed at least 2 dudes with that pussy. That bitch caught a second charge for the pussy. At least 2 dudes is dead because of that ass. That's the only. Listen, I know some women with some fire. I'm not gonna lie. I know some women with some Dracarys. Please do not misunderstand me. But they ain't never went butt naked to a church and said, "Get it off me, it's fire." Like this bitch.
No, see, when I saw this, my brain went in a whole different direction. I thought she got gonorrhea and she don't know it. She's not smart enough to go to the doctor and get a diagnosis. So she thinks that the tingling and the burning means that, the devil infiltrated it.
That bitch, listen, that bitch got drunk.
Because that is lot lizard material. That is a lot lizard, sir.
Listen, that bitch got caraxes between the coochie and the coochie. That bitch has a Targaryen dragon in that ass. That ass done something. That ass
my bad. Michael,
that ass
I didn't
done
mean to get
something.
this song
You
stuck in your head again.
Because you gotta admit. Gonorrhea would not make you run butt naked into a Mormon church. Gonorrhea will make you run butt naked into a hospital. Because that first sign of pus coming out your pussy, you are going to the hospital.
If you're smart, first of all,
that bitch got
you're
fired.
giving this woman way too much credit.
I'm not giving that bitch
way
any credit.
Too much
I'm giving the vagina credit. She just carrying that shit. That bitch got fired.
I didn't take it as ooh, it's so great. No, I take it as something is wrong with her vagina. And that's why she went to the Mormon temple to get it fixed. Because think about all the churches she passed, all the mosques, all the synagogues that she passed to go. The Mormons ain't been known to fix nothing. Okay.
Now wait a minute, hold on. They do have special glasses. They do. Maybe the special glasses could have helped them find out whether or not that bitch got that Dracarys between her legs. Help me get rid of this devil gene in the coochie. Hold on, bitch. Let me go get the special glasses. Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on. All right, now crack your legs. Hold on. Put on the special glasses, bitch. Wait a minute. Bitch, do you know you have the clap and caraxes between your legs? You got like the Mormons, if let's say she had ran past a Black Baptist church and said this shit and said, I need somebody to put hands on this hot coochie because it's got the devil gene in it. There's at least 4 dudes in there that would have hit it. Like, I'm sorry.
First of all, if she'd have came into my church saying that, I would have jumped up and turned into a Lee. I'd have been like, hot like fire.
That bitch got the cars between her legs.
Hot crotch. She walk in there with hot crotch.
At least 2 dudes are dead. At least 2 dudes are dead because of their pussy. I'm telling you. At least either they're dead or crippled. That bitch done put that ass on somebody and they ain't walking no more. Like, she got that. I'm not saying it's good fire. I'm not saying it's bad fire. That bitch got that fire. Now, how you take that fire is completely up to you. It's like eating ghost peppers. It's just like eating ghost peppers. Some people can eat extremely hot food and not even, do anything. And then there's some people that can eat ghost peppers and they're done for life. Like, they're done. There's nothing else you can do with it. Just put them on the side, Craig. Put them on the side. They're gonna be choke farting forever. I'm not saying it's good fire. I'm not saying it's bad fire. All I'm saying is that bitch got Dracarys between her legs. That coochie done some shit. That pussy done seen something. Know what I mean? She put it on some guy and he's like, bitch, I'm going blind, bitch. I'm going. She put that Dracarys on it. Goddamn caraxes at this one. Gives new meaning to a hot pocket. Stop. What kind of stop that? She got that fire. She got that fire. Now, Good, bad, I don't know, because I'm not touching
But
it. Like listen,
DJ, this wouldn't, if she would have popped up into my church, I wouldn't have been surprised either. Okay. I would have just taken pictures and sent it to you and Nana J. Like, y'all ain't gonna believe this. The group chat would be popping.
No, okay. And I want y'all to look at her face. Look at her face. That does not look like the face of a woman that's got gonorrhea. It don't. That don't look like the face of a woman who's got syphilis. That look like the face of a bitch that got Drogon, the Daenerys Targaryen's dragon between her legs. That's what she looks like.
She looks like the crackhead that lived next to me as a teenager in the suburbs. That's what she looks like, the woman that made me realize that all crackheads are not skinny. And that's the truth. She does look like that lady. Now, that lady, I learned, was like patient zero for bed bugs. So you never know what might be crawling up out of her cooter biscuit.
Imagine if she had came in, love you, Nana. Imagine
Love you, Nana.
if she had came in and said, butt naked, talking about, please get rid of this devil thing in my throat. Even the Mormons would have been like, I need to try that. Hey, yo, before you heal her. Hold on, Pastor. Before you heal her.
Yeah, and see, the fact that they was just escorting people.
I'm going to need to go in the back and check and make sure that
they escorted her immediately to the exits and stuff. Something was not right, okay? And something wasn't right with an undercarriage.
That bitch came in stanking.
Because
that bitch came in
I don't know too many
hot corn chips and ass meat, bitch.
Now, here's the thing, and I mean no disrespect by this. A naked man, a lot of people would be afraid of that because you never know. Like, it could go either way. A naked woman, not too many people are going to be afraid of a naked woman. Have jokes, be intrigued. Yeah, but I'm fearful of a naked woman.
Listen, a naked white woman running down the street will make me stay in the house for a month. I don't want to. Imagine me trying to get that bitch a blanket, and now all of a sudden I'm the reason she running down the street butt naked. I have seen naked black women running down the street. I have. They just hauling ass down the street. I saw it, drove in my car, and kept going the other way. A naked white woman would make me leave. If I walk out of this shed right now, and there's a naked white woman running down my goddamn street, I'm turning around, coming back in the shed. And I'm not coming out of this bitch till my wife come home. God damn it. A naked white woman running down the goddamn street? Oh, no.
Good night, y'all.
Because every Negro within a 50-block vicinity is the reason she naked. Like, no, bitch, no. I don't even know that hoe. I don't know her. But for her to run into a Mormon church, again, I'm trying to get to these questions. Listen. Here's the second to the most important question. Second to the most important question. So they let you in the door naked. Like, do Mormons have ushers? Like, dude.
They said they had security, so I don't know.
They have no security, no ushers, no deacons on the deacon board going, hey, bitch, get your naked ass out of here. No, they had security
because security is who detained her, remember?
But they detained her after she got in the door.
Well,
listen, in black churches, you know the people that'll tell you get your bitch ass out. They're the ones with the white gloves on. If you see the white gloves, them the people that go, ma'am, gone out the door. Gone out the door. Pass it on.
I guess that day the ushers was, I'm legally blind. Mama, I love you.
POP, hold it down.
You should have never reminded me of that clip. Now I've been slipping that in ever since. Ever since then, I have been slipping that into so many conversations.
Let me tell y'all something. I remind everybody about POPs holding it down. I put it on my phone just so I can make it a sound to put on the board. But I ain't done it yet. Mama, I love you.
I'm legally blind.
Holding it down.
I only know my side of the story. I don't know nothing else. They said I was the getaway driver.
Listen, how you gonna get away in KC? Like that?
I can see a little bit, but I'm legally blind.
Listen, that coochie blinding people. If there's the top question. There is the number one question. How do you know there's a devil in your pussy? Listen, I have gotten out of the shower, all swole meat with the water dripping and shit, and I have been, right? I have looked myself in a full-length mirror at, and I'm like, yo, is she right there? Is she right there? Boy, listen, that's crack dick. I've done that. I have done that. I've done that. I have done that.
I'm sorry, you said what now?
So that's crack dick.
Okay, I thought that's what you said.
Pause! What is that?
P.O.P. on the dial.
Back the fuck up.
Mama, I love you.
When did this become a whorehouse?
Now.
But you want to know what I've noticed? It's always women that always go to a place of worship asking for their undercarriages to be fixed, but never a man.
No, because ain't no dude. Listen, I don't believe there's anything in the church that can heal devil dick. I don't. I'm sorry.
If a man started catching bodies off of his undercarriage, he gonna tell his homies, but he ain't going to the church to get it fixed.
To Wakandan, yes, I did. Yes, I did. You're welcome. Anyway, but men, when we're butt naked running down the street, one of two things have happened. Either A, if we're a white boy, we done murdered an entire family. We covered in blood running down the street. Or B, if we're a black dude, we running down the street like that. We on that rock. We on that dope. We are on that D-ope. Mama, I love you. We are on that rock, okay? We are on that rock. We can't see.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see, barely. I'm innocent. I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent. And Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
That is normally, if you see a black man running down the street, his dick is saying all of this. Like,
hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally.
How you just got? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But okay, so this story is also making its rounds on Facebook, right? And I've let me read y'all some of these comments.
Please give me the comments. Please, I am begging.
Were they able to find her?
I need them liquefied so I can shoot them in my veins like dope. Please, I need these.
They said, were they able to find her vagina yet?
Hey, yo! Christophilus, you hear this shit?
Another person.
Back like, don't put me in the middle of this shit.
Another person said, looks like a catcher's mitt, they said.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. on it.
One of them was willing to do it, but the smell drove them away.
Bitch done killed 3 dudes.
By devil's magic, does it mean Cheetos dust?
Jesus. Mama, I love you. Dragon
and then the best one is rumor has it they're still fumigating the whole temple.
Well, listen, that bitch got that. She got that Dracarys Gucci holding it down. pussy's like, the pussy's out there going, I cannot see. I'm legally blind. Bitch, why are you putting me in the middle of this shit? Mama, I love you. Caraxi's coochie holding it. And then you catch the 4 dudes she been with lately.
And somebody else said,
go ahead.
They said her skin skirt kept it out of view.
Listen, she out there talking about Devil Gene in the coochie. And then you talk to the last 3 guys that she been with. You're like, yo, man, how was it when you slept with the butt naked woman that ran into the goddamn Mormon temple? How was it? How was it? What? You really want to know?
3 letters. 1 word. Ooh.
Ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
See, you can smell that shit from the other building, bitch.
Yeah, and then this one person said just gave baptism for the dead a whole new meaning.
What should be the yardage on this? Let's give it a nice even 60,000 yards. Repeat 3rd down. Jesus, bitch out here with that. She out there with that POP. Hold it.
Now with that one, I just have one more, and it's along the same lines.
Oh God,
I forget who this
many more
is
people
from.
gonna be running out of here with flaming hot coochie out in the water? Bitch, put some clothes on. Please tell me the next one ain't some broad. Just come on, man. 69,000 yards. Thank you, Infernal. 69,000 yards. Keep that pussy away. Keep that pussy at least 500 feet away from any man or woman. Screw that shit. I'm trying to save my lesbians and studs and shit. Keep that shit 500 feet away from any lesbian. Matter of fact, just be alone. Listen, hey, let's say 5 years from now, she gets her meds, she's on her meds and shit, and like she's out in the dating pool, and she meet a guy, they hook up on Tinder. Pool. Listen, they go out on the first date, and he's like, well, tell me something interesting. Let me tell you some interesting things about me. Well, you know, I collect collectibles, like, you know, old 80s cartoon comic book superheroes. Yeah, I do it for a profession. It's great. You know, I even have my own YouTube channel. What's interesting about you? I ran into a Mormon church butt naked, told him to get rid of this devil coochie. Bitch. Hold on. You the butt naked bitch with the devil coochie? Whoa. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Good night, y'all.
He's staying here with you. Why if you don't get that shit out of here?
All right, here's my next one. This is my last one. I can't remember who sent this one in, but just take a look at the video.
Wait. Blow that up, because I didn't even see none of that. What did that say?
No. Hold on.
And please take the volume out, because we gonna get hemmed up. We gonna get hemmed up.
They're cutting down the penis trees, the penis forest. I paused it here.
Wait.
Pause! What is that?
Slow that bus down.
Stop. It was also
Be safe,
Tracina.
man.
There
Love
we
you to
go.
death. Kiss that husband. Kiss that kid for me. Stop. Pause.
Pause!
Scotland's
What
penis woods are being
is
chopped down despite But hold on. Scotland's penis woods are being chopped down despite backlash from locals who think it should be a protected landmark.
I'm gonna ask this. This may sound stupid. I don't care. The puck is a penis tree.
It's woods. It's in the shape. That's why I paused it here. It's in the shape of a penis.
It's in the shape of a dick. Okay, which leads me to question number 2. Why? What in the name of everything? Why? Just
Why?
It's Scotland. That's all I got. It's Scotland.
You can't be. This is no. No. Like, ladies, little secret about men. Just, I'm trying to help you, okay? I'm giving you ladies $1 million worth of game for a coochie coupon. I'm helping y'all out with something. If given the chance and power, a man will always draw a dick. We will always draw dicks. We don't care.
Here's
Annabelle,
the thing.
get your ass in the corner.
Let me. Okay, Scotland's penis woods, fondly nicknamed Treenus or Cock of the North.
Stop. Pause. Cock of the North. Stop.
Pause! What is that?
You know, Game of Thrones would have been a hell of a lot more exciting if Ned Stark was the cock of the North.
Yes. It is a phallic-shaped historic woodland in Toosgill Hill near Biggar in South Lanarkshire. Visible from the M74 motorway, the quirky landmark has been chopped down by Scottish Forestry in August 2026 due to wind damage and old age. So it was an old dick. They didn't give it Viagra, they cut it off. Men, aren't you glad that when your dick gets old, they are willing to give you Viagra and not just cut it off? Good thing you're not in Scotland, huh?
House McCormick recognizes no cock except for the cock of the North.
The fact that they call it either Cock of the North or Treenus, it's sending me.
Treenus. Baby, you got a Treenus.
And here's the thing, it's described as a quirky roadside site that caught travelers' eyes for roughly 150 to 200 years. What the hell?
Somebody 200 years ago, almost the same age as the goddamn country we living in right now. It was 50 years younger than the United States. So 200 years ago, somebody said, "Oi, got a great forest over there. Yeah, great forest. Oi, let's chop it into a dick." Who, and why? I gotta ask why, like, why you past the circumcision? That's a sex change. Not a sex.
You know what? Everybody just
Yo,
hold on.
they done transgendered the land that the forest dick was on. Like.
Everybody is.
Listen, Top Seat, about y'all tripping in these comments. No, we're not. Give them Kobe's. Everybody listen. Look at Sphinx award-winning musician Josh Jones walking in just in time for Kobe's.
Kobe.
Everybody get Kobe's, goddammit. Everybody.
Kobe.
Everybody get
Kobe.
Listen, forest dick is disgusting work.
Kobe.
Everybody deserves a Kobe just for showing up for that. Just forest cock. Like just
Kobe.
House McCormick recognizes no cock of the North, no cock except for the cock of the North, which is Stark.
Kobe.
And the fact of this, hold on, this landmark has fans. That's how they're described online, as fans that was petitioning to save the dying landmark. Like the trees were literally dying. Like y'all loved it so much and it was making y'all money, and y'all like looking at your
ain't nobody go out there and prune it. Ain't nobody go out there and check on the trees and make sure that the dick was strong.
Right. Like y'all didn't take care of your dick. So I don't know what you want.
Penis out there just shriveling up on the road for 200 years. Just hard. Do you understand when they say with Viagra, if your hard on lasts more than 4 hours, see doctor's attention. That hard on was out there for 200 goddamn years, goddamn it.
Well, hold on. First of all, metro.co.uk always has some ridiculous headlines, but I need to read this headline to y'all regarding this landmark and it getting chopped down, okay?
Go ahead.
Bigger penis Woods get the chop after getting blown too much.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I'm good. I don't. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, they made that a headline.
Yes.
Getting chopped because it was blown too hard. Come on. Come on.
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm about to put it up on the screen.
P.O.P. Oh, penis tree. Hold it down. We're not making it out of the projects with this product. Thank you very much.
Not all.
This is, in fact, not keeping the whole block fed. But it is penis trees that
It
have been around for
clearly ain't
200
keeping
years.
the block fed because they got rid of it. Here we go. There we go.
P.O.P. holding it down. Blow that up. Bigger penis Woods gets the chop after getting blown too much.
Oh my God!
We not. Hey, Top City. It's over, buddy. It's over. Listen. As soon as she talked about the penis trees, it was kind of like this.
I've made a huge mistake.
We've made a huge goddamn mistake. I don't even know what to give this. This is wrong.
Just to the corner. Just said maybe the lady with the devil's pussy cast a spell on that wood.
Oh my! Just get your ass in the goddamn corner. Get in the corner. Peace, love, and blessings, fam. Troy, what's that? Get in the corner.
That's my friend right there. That is my friend.
Listen, just go in the corner with Tracina, who been over there dancing in a goddamn nightie made out of hemp. Get in the corner. The devil lady to put. Get in the corner, Jess. Go over there. Your ass in the corner.
But when I went to go look this up, because I was like, oh, I never heard of this. And I was like, oh, as I'm just jotting down in my notes, like a few little cute stats about it, the way they're describing it, like as a tourist attraction, was already funny. Then I came across this article and I was like, what?
We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We got devil pussy and wood tree wood. Like, we're not gonna make it. Congratulations, you bought a whole nother set of buildings in the projects. We are not. Listen, this is not, the block is starving. The block look like emaciated people from The Walking Dead. We are not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
And I mean, it's pretty big. Oh my goodness, that did not sound right.
It's pretty big. Hold on. Did you just say it's pretty big?
Pause! What is
I have the best intentions. I have the most sincere intentions. Just the way I say things.
Not with this story, you can't do. Not this story. Listen, there is no part of this story that doesn't get a pause. None. There is no part of this goddamn story. It does not have a pause part in it.
And I wish I could have caught it.
Pause. Getting cut down. Pause. 200 years of hard on. Pause. It's all pause.
Well,
everything is
I
pause.
wish I could have caught it on Twitter, but the person deleted it because I guess so many people caught onto it, saw it and was laughing.
I didn't even do this. Hold
they
on.
made a typo and they said Scotland's iconic penis got chopped down.
Flag on the plate. The wood jokes are writing themselves at this point. I have not had to make a wood joke. They make it themselves.
Wood, but hold on. I guess the woodchuck did chuck this wood.
Pause! What is that?
Yo. Straight $10
Oh my goodness.
house.
Twitter is
Mama still
on
working
fire.
in $10 houses.
This is
They said
crazy.
much loved Trinas chopped down despite local outcry.
Yo.
The Trinas is curiously shaped and visible
Back
From
the
Hills.
fuck up. When did this become a whorehouse?
Somebody said
some
the
of these
treeness
flags we
is
have
being
got-
felled.
Listen, we got to start putting some of these bitches where they belong. The last two flags are some $10 house.
Your mama
action
still
bitches.
working in them $10 houses?
Yeah.
Listen, these are short yards, but they keep messing them up. This is $10
These
house
are not. This
action.
ain't a short.
Double
This ain't a
pussy
short
and
yard. This seems to be a long yard. They said the
Stop.
treeness is
Oh
finally
my
being
God.
felled.
Wait a minute. Long yard.
Pause! What
Longest yard.
is that?
Listen. If I had an iconic damn thing involving dick or pussy on my yard, this shit gonna last longer than I am. I'm not even bullshitting. I will take cinder blocks. I will take cinder blocks in the shape of my dick, put them all around this goddamn shed, and have nobody touch them. Thomas, that's disgusting. Why? Because
Oh my God, y'all.
I'm not the one. Listen, I don't make the rules.
The okay,
don't
the
make
actual name of this forest. Some people call it Big T. People call it the treeness. Is the Boabie Woods.
It's the Boab
Death
Woods.
by
Is that what
dick.
we're trying to-
Death
Boab
by
Woods?
dick.
Is the Boab Woods? Is the Boab Woods? Word.
Hold on, I'm not wait a minute.
The
I
Boab
just
bird
came
was just
across-
flying, minding his own goddamn business. He got brought into this shit. How the hell I get in the middle of this shit? It's the Boab Woods. It's the y'all can Boab these nuts. It's the Boab Woods. The
Oh,
Boab
oh.
Woods. The
I just found this because I was like, what is the actual? I realized I didn't look up the actual name of the place. I just because I was tickled by all the nicknames for it. So I just went to go find it. And yeah, I did not know this until
it's
just
a crow
now.
with a heart on like a man. Like it's.
That's a better. Oh,
Look at me
the
like, I
shaft
beg
is
your
raggedy.
finest Trina's tree pardon. Excuse, it's the Boab Wood. Or as we call it here on this show, the dick of death. Like
Right. Well, now we have an origin. We have an origin. More of an origin story for the Boab bird. Born
ladies and gentlemen,
of the treeness, the cock of the north,
look,
flies the Boab bird.
ladies and
He has no home to go to anymore because they cut down his dick of death. He cannot perch in the treeness any longer. He must fly away.
ladies and gentlemen, if the Boab tree penis meets devil pussy, I think that's how Armageddon starts. I think that's the final broken seal. I think that's after that the four horsemen just show up and go, hey, nobody's leaving here alive. Like just everybody die. Just die. The Boab tree penis meets devil pussy. And look at it. Why is it skinny in the middle?
I don't.
Got a mushroom
know, but
head, but that
first
shit
of
is
all,
skinny. That is
the
all
Scottish-
length, no girth, goddamn it.
The Scottish in this comment section, they are so polite with their disdain for what's happening. Shame on old ye for doing this. Who still says that? Shame on
Let
old
me make sure I
ye.
understand this correctly. The
Shame on
Scots-
y'all.
The Scots
Shame on y'all.
are having an uproar because ye old skinny dick trees is
And somebody said the tree is getting circumcised.
listen, the Boab tree dick is it's Monday. I didn't expect the Boab tree penis. I didn't.
And
Yo,
then somebody
Boab,
said
it's
capital.
Moab, bitch.
Somebody said capitalism cares not for your childish tomfoolery. Like this is legitimately how they're writing it out. The Scottish are
But
so
it's
unintentionally
200
funny.
years. Listen, here's some tomfoolery. If y'all want to know the tomfoolery timeline, here it is. If you do something for a year, that's tomfoolery. If you do it for 5 years, that's tomfoolery with extra steps. At 10 years, now it's a landmark. At 200, that shit is older than the country, goddammit.
And then somebody else said plant some proper trees to replace them.
Think about it. This show.
Somebody
is a
else
little
said
over-
more like the Big D.
Oh my! Listen, this show and this entire radio station is a little over 2 years old. We're still in tomfoolery stage. If we're still doing this shit in 5 years, we're tomfoolery with extra steps. Okay, I was not prepared for Tree Dick. I was not. And then with Taz didn't make nothing any better by giving us the name of said Tree Dick as the Moab Tree Dick. We're not going to make it out of the projects, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to happen. We're stuck.
Oh my
here.
goodness. Somebody said forced circumcision is a crime. Another guy said, hold on, wait a second. One guy said, I'm going to miss the sight of this. And then right below that, climbed up this great day right next to my auntie's house and points directly to it. Why, sir?
Your auntie
What?
lives right across the street from the dick trees. Is that?
And
is that a
you
thing?
climbing up it? Okay.
And you climbing on top of it? Sir. He got up there and was like, yes, I'm at the top of the cock tree.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Let me sit down on it. Oh, wait a minute. Ready for that one?
What is that?
Just know that Tracina has already said that the Scots don't have to cut it down. Just bring the trees to Crow Pussy, Mississippi. And there, they will replant them into the Crow Pussy, Mississippi famous tree cocks.
Tracina, you must be Scottish because there's a Super Nice Z said they can't arrest us all. Let's just go plant trees. And he said, it's time to save the rock. I don't, where'd the rock
It's
come
time to
from?
save the rock.
No. Yes, I don't know.
It's time to save the rock. The rock. And now we done brought crack into it. Thanks a lot.
I don't know. This what I get for
Is there
looking.
do you need anything else from this story? Is there anything else we can give you from this story? Maybe we could maybe some Cavassier. Maybe if this story had some Cavassier in it, it would be perfectly fine. Is there any more we can get out of this story? Maybe some Cavassier. Pass the Cavassier.
Somebody said this is this is how I imagine this person talking because somebody
and multiply. Nana.
Now this person from the replies is not Scottish. So this is how I hear in my head their comment going, "This is a bit too much, Charlie." It had to be shrunken down. Is a bit too much. It's too big, Charlie.
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Ladies, you know, Sugar Walls and Candy Mountain are still out there.
It's too big. It's too wide.
Come inside these hot ass devil jeaned penis tree melting sugar walls. Let me take you somewhere. I'm just saying, ladies, Sugar Walls and Candy Mountain is still out there. Because apparently they knocking off trees. Some of y'all gonna have to be lesbians. What am I do? 80,000 yards of Pete Ford down.
Wait a minute, Mrs. Louse. Wait. If they have a Trina's tree, then where is the Coochie Cat forest?
Ms. Lyles, only you would think of that. You know what, Ms. Lyles, I want you to understand something. This is why you necessary to this show, okay? You go places I wasn't even gassing the car up to even go. Like, you went there. Penis and chopping block should not be in the same. Just say, Merv. Why are you and Ms. Lyles on that X-Files drive? Like, what? Where are we going now?
I have laughed
80,000 yards for Pete Ford.
tears. I have literal tears. That's all I got. I guess I don't need any more.
You don't need no more after that. You do not need any more. All right. Delay of games. There's 3 of them. We got 3 delay of games, no less than all the flags. Okay, we're going to start with the most obvious one. Hold on. We're going to start with the most obvious one.
In this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Carmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, "We did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism." There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school, and in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-2024 school year, he received in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 reveal that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
Are y'all ready? Oh, Lord, here we go. Flag on the play. Unbaked biscuit bully. Unbaked biscuit bullies. So, not too long ago, we were inundated with this. And I'm going to go ahead and find it because I still have it. Because it's something that I realize is never, ever going to go out of style. Please listen to this.
Let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all was trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
So Jeff Metcalf referred to Carmelo Anthony as a watermelon felon. Meanwhile, Jeff Metcalf was responsible for having sex with a woman and producing 2 unbaked biscuit bullies. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's much like Celie did in The Color Purple. Everything done to me, already done to you. Now, before I go any further, Mello did lose his bid to get a new trial. But now it goes up to the appellate court for, appeal. But what I find so, I won't even say gratifying. I won't say gratifying. But what I do find so incredibly cathartic is that we now know that there was only one bullying, monstrous piece of shit, thug mother effer. Actually, there were 2 of them, and it wasn't Carmelo Anthony. It was them goddamn Metcalf boys. And as you've seen, where is Jeff? Hey, Jeff, bring your monkey ass out. Where you at, buddy? Where it do? Where it do? Because you had all the smoke in the world for Carmelo Anthony. And then you try to cloak it in your Christianity, which that was the pace de resistance, buddy.
And one thing about forgiveness, people need to understand this. It's not that I'm giving him a pass and saying, oh, it's okay. Forgiveness is actually for me. It allows me to not carry around hate, anger, rage, revenge, any of that. It will eat you up like cancer if you let that dwell inside of you. So your best bet, if you're a Christian, is to forgive. That doesn't say forget. It doesn't say, oh, you're free from consequence. It's actually freeing you so you're not a prisoner of your own mind and your own self.
Now, mind you, he said that after saying this.
Oh my God, look, Carmelo's a little baby. He's innocent. No, he's fucking guilty. He's going to prison. Yay! Am I supposed to be excited? Guess what? I'm not. Because I don't promote and I don't accept. I feel sorry for that young man. He's fixing to live a living hell. Not that he doesn't deserve it. Yes, he does. But I'm human. And I'm sorry. I don't wish harm or ill will on anyone. It's not the Christian thing to do, man. It's not the way I was raised. It's not what I was taught.
But
I don't know if it's right or wrong.
But here's the question. Here's the question. Hey, Jeff. But you raised your boys to be monsters, didn't you? Didn't you? You raised those little thug-ass bastards to be monsters. Where the hell do you think they got it from? KKK, kill all blacks, Heil Hitler? Really? You think that just sprouted up? Oh, look, I had a choke fart and this came out. No, Jeff. No. You want to know who is to blame for Jeff Metcalf not having one of his sons? Jeff Metcalf. Jeff Metcalf is to blame. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it is a known truism. White people know there are certain truisms about black people. You may try to pretend like you don't, but you do. Here is a truism. Black people don't hang themselves from trees. We don't. If we're going to hang ourselves, and I'm not saying that we don't take ourselves out that way, we're not going to do it in a tree. We'll do it at home. We'll do it in our garage. Hell, we'll do it in a closet, but not on a tree. And do you know why? Because of the connotation of it. The picture of black men in trees is ingrained in every single black person. And I do not care what side of the political aisle or anything like that. We remember that iconography. So we would never do it. That is a truism. I don't have to make that up. It's a truism. Black folks do not hang themselves from trees. It's a known fact. Here is another truism. You ready? This one might make a couple of white people real uncomfortable. We don't start fights, but we finish them. Or we'll dance to finish them. Do y'all understand the complexities of being a black person in the United States? It is not as simple as slavery, blah, 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 freedom, blah, 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 Martin Luther King. It's not that simple. No. There are complexities to living in America while black. We understand that if we fight each other, nobody gives a shit. We can dog each other and down each other. We can talk shit about our women. We can talk shit about our men. We can talk shit about our elderly. We can talk shit about our kids. We can talk shit about black trans folks. We can talk shit about black lesbians and black gay folks and black bisexuals. We can do all of that, and the greater white society will not give a shit. Y'all can hate Chris Rock all you want, and rightfully so, whatever. But one thing he said in that selective outrage special that he did after Will Smith smacked him was absolutely true. We try not to fight in front of white people because we understand two black men fighting on the street in Kansas City will affect two black men going to work in Los Angeles. That's how they all are. So we understand we don't fight in front of white people. And by the same token, when we go out, do you think we go looking for a fight with a white person? Do you? Be honest with your goddamn self. With the way the law is set up in the United States, do you think we would get away with starting a fight with a white person? No. 10 times out of 10, not even 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if you see a black person fighting with a white person, the white person started it. Period, point blank, end of discussion. It is that simple. We try not to bother white people. That's why I said we got a PhD in white people, and one of the things we learned is the goddamn the power of the velvet fist that is law enforcement in the United States will pile on our asses like Lego ball, like Lego pieces. If we go after a white woman, or a white man, or a white kid, or a white elderly person, or white gay person. White people have, when they say complexion for the protection, that's what we know. We understand that. A white person can walk up on me and call me a nigger. I have two reactions. One, walk away. Two, beat his ass. Walking away is always the safest one because I'm going to jail if I put my hands on this dude. For us, for black folks, it's always the reaction is the one that gets us in trouble. It's always school. Bully picks on you, picks on you, picks on you, picks on you, picks on you. You turn around, haul off, and punch him in his shit. You're in trouble. And we know this. This misconception that white people can't walk through black neighborhoods is the funniest thing I've ever heard of. Because I'm going to tell you a little secret. Again, take this to your little white friends that didn't know it. A white man can be drunk as shit, money falling out of his pocket, walking through the blackest neighborhood in the United States, and he will not be touched. Why? Because black people think he's the cops. That's the God's honest truth. Nobody touching him. Ain't nobody touching him. Nah, that's a little bit too good to be true. Stay away from that. The only ones you see bold enough to do some shit like that are drug addicts or really, really desperate people. The rest of us will see that shit and go the other way. Because we know if that white man gets so much as a hangnail near them black neighborhoods, the whole block is locked down. Everybody getting this work. Everybody. We teach our kids this shit. You don't start a fight, but you damn sure finish one. Somebody put their hands on you, send their ass to the hospital. We teach our kids this. So we all know for a goddamn fact, Carmelo Anthony didn't start that fight. He wasn't out there looking for a fight. His ass was out there trying to get out of the goddamn ring. But here come these two miscreant, criminal, thug-ass white boys taught by this equally racist-ass piece of shit man. And they think, we own this. Get out of here, nigger. And Carmelo tried to avoid the fight. And it wasn't until Austin decided that his nuts was just so full of white masculinity that he ran up on him that he got stabbed in the heart. There you go. He wasn't multiply stabbed in the heart. It was just once. Once. We now know that Austin Metcalf was a goddamn menace. He was a pure menace. He was a 100% menace. Austin and his brother, Hunter, are exactly what white people think black folks are. A goddamn menace. A graffiti-writing, woman-beating, racist menace. But the Metcalf family got a chance to write the narrative. Carmelo came from a broken home. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Carmelo's mother and father is still together. Oh, well, he came from the bad side of the tracks. No, they lived in a gated community. Everybody was wondering, what y'all doing? What that Carmelo Anthony family doing with all that GoFundMe money paying for lawyers? Meanwhile, nobody put an eye on the Metcalfs. Do you think Austin learned? Do you think it just became one of those things that just happened? Austin Metcalf calling his female teacher a bitch? You think that was just, I don't know where it came from? Or the fact that he slammed a girl and punched her in her stomach? All of the shit that Austin and Hunter did, where do you think they learned it from? The same man that got watermelon felon falling out of his mouth. So maybe now we should start calling these little menaces and the balls that they rode in on unbaked biscuit bullies or bastards. I prefer bastards. That's just me. Ladies and gentlemen, there are complexities to being an African American in the United States. There are complexities. No, it ain't got shit to do with slavery. It don't. Because nobody wants to talk about 1865 to 1965. The reason that they had to call the burning of Black Wall Street or the destruction of Rosewood or the destruction of Seneca Village or the destruction of Oscarville or the Red Summer, they had to call them race riots because insurance companies did not want to pay out Black folks who were attacked by these white people if they called it a race massacre. There are complexities to being Black in America. You can simplify it down to slavery, just like y'all simplified Martin Luther King down to one goddamn line from one speech. But your simplification does not mean we got to live in it. We know us. Okay, please understand, Black folks know Black folks. I've never met Shaft in my life. Shaft and I have never been in the exact same room. But I guarantee you, Shaft can tell you some shit, stories about interactions with the police, stories about interactions with white people, stories about being in a situation where Shaft realized his ass could go to jail, and they sound exactly like mine. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Could it possibly be that we have a shared experience just like every other Black person in America? Or how about the fact that if you shit on your own, you get on television. But if you turn it towards Jews or white people, now you're quote unquote canceled. Brandon Tatum is a perfect example. Stephen A. Smith is a perfect example. Stephen A. Smith is not only a perfect example, and I'm going to get to this bastard in a second. Not only is he a perfect example, but he is literally the poster child to why we teach our kids you don't start a fight, but you damn sure finish one. Because we understand better than a whole lot of white people do that the law is never in our favor. It's never in our favor. As high as you climb, the fall will be twice as dangerous. Twice as dangerous. Because Stephen A. Smith can go to Fox News and talk about the National Association of Black Journalists. But eventually, he's going to need them. That's a complexity. That is a complexity. Carmelo Anthony's case always stank to high heaven, especially the narrative they were trying to push. The narrative. As if Black folks don't know each other. As if Black folks don't have the same goddamn experiences, and we all out here going, That's what pisses me off about white people using woke so goddamn much. You want to know some woke shit? What Carmelo Anthony did to Austin Metcalf? You don't start a fight, but you finish one. If you're in the middle of it, you're in the middle of it. Whatever happens, you have to understand you are backed by people that love you, and they want to see you come home. Some of these people don't give a shit about their kids. Jeff Metcalf didn't, because if he did, he would have raised better sons. Austin and Hunter were goddamn menaces. And if you think Austin and Hunter did not see Carmelo Anthony sit by his goddamn self trying to get out of the rain and not do the same shit that they have a pattern of doing, you a goddamn lie, and the truth ain't in you. You know goddamn well. You know goddamn well. Carmelo Anthony did not start that fight. You know he didn't. You know it was self-defense. But because Austin and Hunter had a mom and dad who have been teaching these boys to be these pieces of shit their entire goddamn lives. They got a chance to be on Fox News and try to, Austin was a good kid. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Do y'all understand there was an agreement between the prosecutor and the defense and the judge to put anything and everything about Carmelo Anthony on the table, but let's push Austin's shit off to the back. Why? Because Carmelo would have walked out of that. He would have walked out of that jailhouse. He would have walked out of that court a free man if they had let that shit happen. And that's the God's honest truth. I wish more white people understood that there are complexities about being black in America. There is. Complexities you don't know because you've never had to live in them. Complexities that are foreign to you and sometimes make you feel like there's an attack when it isn't. What is it that white people are telling their kids? If you're in danger, go to a black person. Why do you think that is? Because eggshells is all we walk on. All we walk on. I don't even like fighting with my wife. We have an argument, I will leave. I'll just get the hell out the house. I will go to the shed. I'll get in the truck. I'll do whatever. Not because I don't love my wife. Not because I am afraid of my wife. But because I know if a cop gets called, I know what the perception is. And the crazy part about it is so does she. So our fights, no matter how big or how monumental they are, it stays in the goddamn house between the two of them. Because again, there are complexities to being an African American in the United States. There's complexities of being African American around the world. The moment our feet touch the ground, we represent 13% of the population. And no matter what the hell I do today, if somebody somewhere I don't know about does something else, it's coming back to me. The black guy, the mentally ill black guy who killed the white girl on the bus. Every black person in America had to answer for that. Why? We wasn't even on the goddamn bus. But that's part of those complexities. That's part of those complexities. The perception of Carmelo Anthony was wrong from the jump. It was simplified. Well, he's black. He must be from a broken home. No, he wasn't. Oh, well, if he's black, he must have a single mom. No, he has two parents that died. They must be living in poverty in the projects. No. These people live in a gated community. They had money before this shit started. Meanwhile, the perception of little Austin Metcalf was he was a sweet kid. No, he wasn't. He was a goddamn public menace, him and his twin brother. But again, the complexity of being black in America is something a lot of people do not understand, and you don't have to because you've never had to live with those complexities. I am giving 100,000 yards to Austin Metcalf, even though he's dead. I'm giving an additional 100,000 yards to his brother Hunter and 200,000 yards to his parents for a grand total of 400,000 yards. And why am I doing this? Because the thug was the one that got killed. The innocent person was the one that did it. You ain't got to like it. It can make you uncomfortable. And I get it. But if you're going to live in a world with diversity, you got to understand that diversity comes with cost. To be white in America is to always be perceived as good. No matter what you do, no matter how heinous it is, no matter how heinous it is, you are perceived to be good. To be any other color other than white in this country is to be perceived as being bad. No matter what the actual facts on the ground are, the optics are you're bad. Tonight. Nana, you want me to stop talking about it? I mean, I could. Nana wants me to stop talking about it. I'll stop talking about it. But it's true. 400,000 yards for the entire thug-ass, punk-ass, lecherous goddamn Metcalf family. 400,000 yards. 400,000 yards. And speaking of which, y'all knew this was coming. Flag on the play. Maybe work on your hairline. 4 flags on the play. Maybe work on your hairline. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. Smith can kiss all of my ass the hard way. Stephen A. Smith can kiss my entire ass the hard way. I'm offering him to eat dick the long way. I am. Because Stephen A. Smith is now reconciling with the fact that he is completely not relevant at all, period. And now he's looking for validation. Let's start with what brought all of this on. Let's go with the NABJ. Let's go there. The NABJ gave Stephen A. Smith this award.
Award recognizes conduct that harms black journalists, weakens newsroom equity or editorial independence, reinforces damaging portrayals of black people, or compromises the public service mission of journalism. This year, we have chosen to highlight 5 recipients to reflect the breadth of harmful action. Brendan Carr, Chair of the Federal Communications Commission.
Brendan
Of course, use the agency's regulatory authority in ways that have raised serious concerns about press freedom and editorial independence. CBS. Under its
CBS, obviously.
CBS
Barry Weiss can kiss my ass. I don't care.
And implemented newsroom workforce reductions that disproportionately affected journalists of color. The company has also faced sustained internal disputes over editorial independence and newsroom decision-making. DeJuan McCoy, owner, president, and CEO, Circle City Broadcasting.
Circle City Broadcasting, I didn't even know about, but
McCoy's leadership has been the subject of multiple allegations regarding the treatment of black journalists. Stephen A. Smith.
Here it is. Here it is. Stephen A. Smith.
Representation of black women in public discourse and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
Now, WAPO or the Washington Post never responded. The Circle, whatever, never responded. CBS never responded. Brandon Carr never responded. But much like Drake, when Kendrick's Control verse came out, the weak bitch all of a sudden decided to say something. And who, ladies and gentlemen, who is that weak ass bitch? Who is that weak ass bitch? The man whose hairline has been losing the war against his goddamn scalp for 40 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen A. Smith.
I'm busy. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Stephen A. I'm on vacation. I've been out of the mix the last few days because I'm busy about to send my daughter to college. And while I was hanging out with her for dinner on Saturday night, I saw that the National Association for Black Journalists gave me a thumbs down award. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are expecting me to go nuclear. And the reality of the situation is I just might. But at this particular moment, that's not my inclination. I want to tell you, first off, before I say anything, I heard them loud and clear. I'm listening. I'm far from perfect. And I will always strive to do better on behalf of my community, for the journalism community, and beyond. In the days and the weeks and the years to come. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to address
Here we go.
what was said about me
Here we go.
with the fervor that it deserves.
Here we go.
Because even though I heard you, even though I am listening, even though I will always strive to do better, that doesn't negate the bullshit that the NABJ did Saturday night or Friday night, whichever night it was. I believe it was Saturday night. It is BS.
Here we go.
And I get a lot of people want to pile on and they want to jump on it because you have your own individual feelings about me. I'm here to tell y'all are entitled to that. Not the NABJ. You're not entitled to that. This is me we're talking about here. I am the same guy that brought a nationally televised show to a journalism conference, which is the NABJ, the last 2 years. Did you have anything to say about me then? Did I get a thumbs down then? First Take, a nationally televised show, which has been #1 for 14 straight years.
Hold on. Before I go any further, my good brother, my friend, my brother and co-owner of Ghost Claw Productions Radio, the one and only host of the Kennedy Effect, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, is in the building. Good morning, Jeff. Jeff, we finishing these flags on the plate from Friday. On Friday, I talked too damn much, so there we go. But I continue.
To the National Association for Black Journalists in Chicago and Cleveland, back-to-back years. Of course, I got to thank ESPN for that. They're the ones that signed off on that. Specifically, now former executive Dave Roberts. It doesn't happen without him. It doesn't happen without ESPN. But you know who else it doesn't happen without? Me. What's up, everybody?
Now.
The president of the organization, Aaron Haynes, go up on stage and give me a thumbs down award for disparaging black women. I received a lot of insults in my day. That might be the lowest. I'll address that in a second, but I want you all to understand the magnitude of what a few board members for the NABJ elected to try and do to me. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that in the history of the NABJ, according to my research, only 4 individuals have ever received the Thumbs Down Award? Usually, it's reserved for organizations. But myself, along with founder, owner, and president and CEO of Circle City Broadcasting, Mr. DeJuan McCoy, received it this past weekend. But also Jason Blair, the disgraced New York Times reporter. That is the category that I have now been lumped into.
Now, what I'm about to say, StreamYard, if you could clip this, or Taz, please make sure this is clipped. I'm going to talk directly to not only Stephen A. Smith, but a whole lot of you black men and black women, I'm going to go ahead and say, and black women, who do something and then hide your hands. You throw all the rocks you possibly can, and then you have rock dust on your hands as you put them in your pocket and try to walk away. Let's get one goddamn thing straight. I just talked about the complexities of being black in America, right? I just talked about it with the Carmelo Anthony case. Let me go ahead and dig down further, because Stephen A. Smith is getting all these yards, and he deserves every single one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. Okay? When it came to interracial dating, and I'm talking the young rogue day, me, young rogue day, I had two thoughts in my mind. I wasn't the first black man to get with a white woman, and nobody gives a shit that I'm with a white woman. In other words, I never needed to shit on black women. Not one time. To justify my relationship. But then I started to think in the broader sense. Okay? When I started to think in the broader sense, what I started to notice is how many black men and black women, I'm not even going to front, and black women are quick to shit on our own for the benefit of the whites. They're quick to do it. They are quick to do it. But they try to cloak it under a level of pro-blackness that I find disgusting. I had an incident just like this a couple of months back. A man who is both black and gay, who has been terrorizing black women for a while now, and I have proof, decided to mention or ask, how can I be pro-black with a white wife? I am pro-black because I woke up this morning as a black man. I will be pro-black when I go to sleep tonight as a black man. My justification for being pro-black is none of your goddamn business. Who I lay in bed with is none of your goddamn business. Because at the end of the day, I am still the product of a black single mother with 3 black sisters, several black aunts, even more black female cousins. I have known black women my whole goddamn life. They have helped me get to where I am right now. But see, that is the cloak. Stephen A. Smith is embarrassed because the NABJ saw in him everything I see in this particular black gay man. You talk the talk, but do not walk the walk. There's one of those complexities about being black in America. Jason Whitlock is a person that does that. Brandon Tatum is a person that does that. Candace Owens is a person that does that. Stephen A. Smith is a person that does that. Jesse Lee, whatever the hell. The problem is, I've said this all along. Can black women be fallible? Yes. Yes, they can. Can black women make mistakes? You goddamn right they can. Can they be wrong? Yes. Yes, they can. Because black women are not a monolith. They're not these space aliens. They're human beings. But to go out of your way to disparage, bully, harass, and try to utterly destroy black women while calling yourself pro-black, that is not blackness. That is white performance. If Stephen A. Smith kept this shit to himself, nobody would have gave him a thumbs down. Nobody. Nobody. Brandon Tatum would not be getting the hate for always trying to find a side in a racial argument for the white people. He would not be getting this hate if he kept that shit to himself. That man had the audacity to say that Michelle Obama's not an attractive woman. First off, why are you bringing her up? Is that not what white people do? Is that not what white racists do and they have been doing ever since Barack Obama announced that he was going to try to run for president? Is that not what they have been doing? So why do you need the power? If a black woman is doing something wrong, stage seal or whatever her damn name is, I can call her out, but I do not have to disparage every single black woman around me to talk shit about her. If I got a problem with a black woman, I got a problem with that black woman, not black womanhood. See, again, the complexity. Black men can be criticized. You goddamn right we can. We can be held to account. You goddamn right we can. But if you take the actions of one black man and label it with every single other black man that you know, you are doing the work of the white folk. That's what pisses me off. That's the part right there, that part. You claim to be pro-black. You out here with the chains and you screaming out black women, and I will never forget, and this is my reason. But your words don't match your action. Stephen A. Smith didn't get this out of the blue. He's been like this for at least 10 years, if not more. It is Stephen A. Smith that talks shit about Jemele Hill. Did he have to? No. Jemele Hill is a grown-ass woman that talks her talk and says what she wants to say. You ain't got to agree. You don't have to agree. But explain to me, what did you need? What were you getting out of talking shit about her? What were you getting out of talking shit about Jasmine Crockett? What were you getting out of talking shit about Kamala Harris? What were you getting? What was the payoff? But you pro-black. You see what I'm saying? See, do y'all see how that works? You pro-black, but you over here doing this shit behind the scenes. And then when somebody calls you on it, you're the victim. That's the other aspect of this. And that's the part that pisses me off. That's the reason Stephen is getting these yards. Because you're not man enough to stand up behind what the hell you're doing. The person that I had a problem with a couple of months ago. The person I had a problem with a couple of months ago knows goddamn well he disparaged a black woman with cancer. He knows this. I ain't got to tell him. He knows it. There's video proof. Him and his husband disparaged a black single mother and her child. It wasn't enough that you did it after a black woman, but you did it to a black child. But you pro-black. You're wondering why how can I be pro-black with a white wife? I'm wondering how you can call yourself pro-black if you don't even protect black women. Explain that part to me. Explain that part to me. What made you the arbiter? What made you the arbiter of what blackness is and isn't? But that's why Stephen A. Smith, the person I had a problem with a couple of months ago, and all the rest of them get the vitriol that they do. See, black folks ain't stupid. We don't get nearly the credit we deserve for being as aware of situations as we are. Stephen A. Smith knows exactly what he did. He knows. And rather than him sitting with it, rather than him calling up somebody in the NABJ, rather than doing any of that, what did Stephen A. Smith do? Took his monkey ass straight to Fox News.
Now, doesn't this have to do specifically with your criticism of radical people on the left? And you did mention a couple of African-American women at times, Jasmine Crockett, who says nutty things, Joy Reid, who says, in my view, nutty things. Is that what this is about?
I think it is. I don't think there's any question about it, and that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a thumbs down award specifically for disparaging black women. I want every—
Because you have, you meathead. Because you have. You don't get the vitriol that you get out of nowhere, bitch. It's something you've actually done. I told you my biggest pet peeve. One of. Actually, I think it might be the biggest. My biggest pet peeve is being blamed for some shit I didn't do. Oh, you threatened the judge. No, I didn't. Everybody who was watching the show saw the shit. I hate that. Stephen A. Smith is actually walking around here thinking, oh, I don't know where it came from. I've got all these black women in my life. And you went after Joy Ann Reid. I know, I saw it, I watched her response. You went after Jasmine Crockett. I know, I watched, I saw what she said, and I saw what you said to her. Like, dog, you know we can see you, right?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
But for some reason, when it comes to blackness and the complexities therein, these people get a chance to get away with it. These people get a chance to set the narrative because of their platform. I don't live stream on TikTok very much. Hell, I hardly make videos because I already know a lot of people don't sit through 10-minute videos. And I don't know how to make these 30-second gotchas. I can't. Okay? Some of the shit that I say, a lot of the shit that I say, all of the shit that I say, I give you nuance. If you see me going after a black woman, please understand it's something that she did that I took offense to, A, and B, it ain't got shit to do with the larger black womanhood as a whole. I made that a rule before TikTok. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? The mothers of my children and I did not get along. We didn't. I'm not going to lie about that shit. We didn't. But in the whole time I was mad at them, whether it was child support or not being able to see my kids, whatever, I never once took it out on other black women because it was something I had a problem with these women about. Stephen A. Smith, he don't do that. Stephen A. Smith goes out, you going to talk shit about Jasmine Crockett in front of a bunch of white people. What the hell you think that does for Jasmine Crockett? More death threats. There you go. How many death threats is Stephen A. Smith responsible for Jasmine Crockett getting? How many disparaging remarks is Stephen A. Smith responsible for Jasmine Crockett getting? Or Joy Ann Reid? Or Kamala Harris? If I'm going to talk bad, if me and a black woman are about to get into it, like get into it, I'm going to make it known no other black woman needs to be involved in it. You don't. You wrong me, fine. I'm coming to you. I'm not going to Fox News. I'm not going to OANN or Newsmax. I'm coming to you. But it's the pussified nature of these pro-black assholes that make everything we're trying to do worse. Because now every single black woman that wakes up in the morning has to defend themselves against some bullshit that Stephen A. Smith said. While he over there talking about how many nieces and wives and baby mamas and all that other shit. How many black women got to get up and be called ghetto or a monkey or a chimp or they acting aggressive, they're angry? How many of them have to deal with that shit thanks to Stephen A. Smith or Brandon Tatum or that punk ass son of a bitch I had a problem with a couple of months ago? How many? While you up here with your pro-black bona fide, all Dr. Umar Johnson type shit? No. Which is why I will never have anybody try to tell me about my goddamn blackness. Yes, my wife is white. We have also been together for over 20 years. And ask any black woman that has met me in that time, have I ever needed to shit on black women to justify why I'm with her? No, because my relationship is a hell of a lot more important than adoration from other goddamn white people. I don't need it. I never have and I never will. Some people do. Stephen A. needs it. Brandon Tatum needs it. Candace Owens needs it. Jesse Lee Peterson needs it. All these coontastic coalition members, they need it. I don't. I'm a 54-year-old grown-ass black man. And in my life, I've never forgotten where I came from. Yes, I had two parents. One was not there. So everything that you see sitting in this chair right now was forged, shaped, and given to me by a black woman. The foundation of what Thomas McCormick is started with a single black mother. That part never leaves my mind. Right now, I can recite the NCO Creed to you by heart because that's how long I studied it and studied it and studied it and studied it, dissected. My upbringing is the exact same way. I learned to differentiate between a black woman I'm having a problem with and black womanhood, which I don't. Yes, I married a white woman. Okay. And this didn't come off. Go nowhere. And I don't need to be on making secret sneak videos about a black woman that got a mastectomy because of cancer. I don't need to make fun of that. I don't need to take a picture of a black child and put it on the screen and talk about their goddamn hairline while being under the protection of being gay people. You can't say anything about me that's homophobic, but that wasn't misogynoir you just practiced. You want me to respect your boundary, but you didn't even respect black women when you did that shit. I don't need to talk about Joy-Ann Reid to make myself look better. I do my show 5 days a week. Then I do a night show on Wednesday, a night show on Thursday, a night show on Sunday. The respect I have for black women is not something I got to go say every single day. I told you, I don't talk the talk, I walk the goddamn walk. I hate bastards that talk the talk and don't walk the walk. I hate them. It gets in my craw. And all for the validation of white people. No. Stephen A. Smith knew exactly what he did. He's not a stupid man. He knows what he said. But did he reflect on it? No. Did he even take a millisecond of time to go, there may be something to this? No. He instantly went to victim. Or as my big brother Chaos calls them, dictums. They want to be a dick to people, particularly black women, but they also want to be victims. You don't get the bitch, you don't get both. Make a decision. Stand behind what you say. If y'all see me in a video to video debate or whatever against a black woman, please understand the other black women ain't got nothing to do with it, so I didn't bring them up. I didn't. I don't have to, because again, I remember where I came from. Maybe that's the reason the YouTube channel isn't bigger. Maybe that's the reason I'm not verified. Because I refuse to give up my morals for the acceptance of white people. Stephen A. Smith did just that. The moment that Sirius XM money started to show up and the executive producer part right now started to show up, he had to change. See, you can put your feet in that water for a few minutes. You can disrespect maybe one, possibly two black women. You can put your feet in that water. And you can get out. Dry your feet off, act like it didn't happen. But if you continually put your feet in that water, then you start putting your ankles, then your thighs, your calves, then your kneecaps, then your thighs, then your hips in that goddamn water, and people start to notice, guess what you just did? You have now put yourself in a position where that's all they give a shit about. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all of this is about white validation. The reason I think, and this is just me, the reason I think I'm not as big as I should be, I'm not the brand deal type person, is because I refuse, do you hear me? Refuse to change. My respect, love, and admiration for black women all over the world has never changed. I do not see them as these things that are sitting on pedestals that no one can criticize. And I also don't see them as the lowest scum of the earth. I see them as human beings. Every one of them have a unique story. Every one of them have a unique struggle. Every one of them have a voice that needs to be heard. So if I got a beef with one, I got a beef with that one over there. I do not have a beef with the entirety of Black womanhood because that would cover my mother, my 3 sisters, my daughters, my nieces, my cousins, my aunts. I've never had to go back on anything I have ever said when it came to Black women. You know why? Because if you are a Black woman that watches it, you know goddamn well I'm not talking about you, especially if you ain't had nothing to do with it. I am precise in my critiques of people. I don't do broad-based bullshit. People say it's pandering. No, it's not pandering. It's called I was raised by a Black woman. Why the hell would I all of a sudden discover the idea that white people will like me and give me more chances to make more money if I shit on where I came from? I don't need to put my mother's picture up and this is my reason. Marthan stays in here. Wherever Marthan is, and I'm an atheist, so I do not believe, I believe box, and that's it. But if there is something called the afterlife, I believe Marthan McCormick is looking down on my Black ass saying, that's the son I raised. I don't need to make memorials about my Blackness. I just do Black shit. I fight for Black people. I fight for Black women in particular. Call it pandering if you want. I know the struggle because I watched them. I was a part of them. I was a part of that heartache. I was a part of those tears. I was a part of that strength. I was. Hell, if you ask her, I was the reason. Me, my brother, and my 3 sisters were the reason she did what she did. And you think I'm going to all of a sudden shit on every step that woman took to ride, and all the time she rode 3 goddamn buses to go all the way across town to clean up after nasty ass people in motels and hotels just so that she can make damn sure my Black ass had clothes, food, and a place to stay? For some white validation, you can white validate these nuts. I am my mother's son. I'm also her knight. She was my queen. And I defended and protected when I got big enough, when I got strong enough, when I was standing up as the man she created me to be. I was her knight, her sword in the night. I was ready to throw down for that woman at any point. That stays with me to this very day. I love my wife probably more than she even knows. We had a conversation about this. I need to start doing and showing that more to her. But I'm going to tell you something. And I'm being dead ass honest about it. My wife would not be with me if I pulled the shit that Stephen A. Smith did. Don't believe me? Ask her. If you don't believe me, ask her. If you do not believe me, ask her. Ask her. Disparaging Black women, my wife would have been gone already. She would have been gone. But Stephen A. Smith is in his feelings because he was dictum. He played dictum. You shit on Jasmine Crockett now. Oh, my God, they came after me. You shit on Joy-Ann Reid. Oh, my God, they came after me. Shit on a Black woman with cancer. Oh, my God, I'm the victim. Shit on a single Black mother and her kid. Oh, I'm the victim. White man comes after you. Here comes the paperwork. Black man comes after you. Here comes the paperwork. Let me use this as the background for my lives. Because I'm the victim here. I started the shit, but I'm the victim. No. and in that dictum phase or dictum haze that you're in, you also don't get to rewrite the goddamn history. Oh, Stephen A. Smith is hurt because the NABJ gave him a thumbs down. Bitch, you earned it. Sit with it. Have some time to reflect on why you got it in the first place. Don't run down to the courthouse every time somebody say something about your bitch ass. Don't doctor videos to make it look like, oh my God, he said something about the judge. He's a bad, bad person. Don't do that. No, stand on your nuts. Stand on them. One of the reasons I cannot stand the way black men are moving in 2026 is because of that exact same reason. If you bold enough to say a bitch, stand on it. Don't be going over here looking for sympathy. But I'm the victim. No, bitch, you started it. Your hands is covered in rock dust. You started it. But when you get the reaction you so richly goddamn deserve, now you're the victim? If something happens to Brandon Tatum's wife and he comes on air looking for a GoFundMe, I'm going to send him exactly nut lint. I'm going to send him the lint off my ball. Bitch, you getting what you asked for. I have nothing for Kanye West. Nothing. If the man dies, I won't give a shit. I have nothing for Kanye West. Because before he went after Jewish people, which obviously is the protected group, he was shitting on black folks and black women. So if Kanye West chokes on a chicken bone, bitch, it's just a good day for me. I don't care. What I'm going to do? What do you want me to do? If you are a black man who purports your blackness, your pro-blackness, you talk way too much about what is and isn't blackness as if your ass is the gatekeeper of the shit. But behind the scenes or sometimes in public, you decide that black women should be your target. Bitch, you're not a victim. You're a hoe because you're doing it for the validation of white people. You want to be accepted by white people. You want white people to love you, to give you money, to give you opportunities. You want to show up at conferences. You want to show up on television. You want to go on Fox News. But you somehow are going to be the gatekeeper of what blackness is? Bitch, you're only in those rooms because of your anti-blackness, your anti-black women, your misogynoir. That's the only reason your whole ass is in that goddamn room. So when somebody outside the room who is never, and I'm going to say this again, I'm 54 years old. I can say this truthfully, honestly, and with an open goddamn mind, who has never needed that level of validation, bitch, you can't say shit to me. You could go sit your punk ass down in a corner. Everything's fair game. Everything. Kanye West talked shit about black women. Everything's fair game. If something happened to him, fuck him. Excuse my French. I know bad, naughty words in the morning. I don't care. I don't care. If something happens to Brandon Tatum, hey, dog, you know, niggas get shot every day, B. You be all right. You tough, right? If something happens to Stephen A. Smith, what the hell you want me to do? I'm not arguing with, bruh, you earned that. To that punk ass son of a bitch with the goddamn Jerry curl. I know your secret. I know how you operate. I know you use bot companies to get people's content removed. I know you like going and calling police departments because somebody verbally said something to you. I know it. And I also know they don't go anywhere. No court dates, no nothing. It's a scare tactic because you're too coward and too much of a bitch ass dude to stand on what you said. Not just to me, but to the black women that you attack, the black children you attack, the trans people you attack, the women that you attack. While you sitting up here with pictures of your goddamn mama. I'm thinking the bitch would be ashamed of you. I am. Now run tell that to the court. Stephen A. Smith, you earned this. And Sean Hannity can massage your little meager-ass raisin-sized nuts, but you still earned that thumbs down, sir. You still earned it. And because you were such a hoe-ass bitch about taking it, rather than reflecting on exactly what the F your ass is doing right now, I like to reward you not only a thumbs down, sir, but 1.6 million yards, and your ass is kicked out of the game. You're ejected, sir. Get your punk ass out of here. 1.6 million yards, delay a game, ejecting of Stephen A. Smith. Kids, that's the end of the show. As always, if you like what I'm doing here and want to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas DeVille and Bishop. We got 3 tiers, lowest one's $3, cost you nothing, and you help support this show and keeping the lights on and blah, blah, blah. Patreon.com/Thomas DeVille and Bishop. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open, it's running, and it's piping hard. I'm working on more stuff. I am working on more stuff. I've got I have incredible designs that I cannot wait to see on a shirt or on a coffee mug. Hell, I might just put them on the coffee mug just because. But thank you, Nana. Thank you, DJ. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Before I go, I want to make sure that I am giving love and admiration to Nana J and DJ. You ladies, you beautiful queen, will never know the depths of the love that I have for both of you for being here. I love that we have this crazy, eclectic group of people. I love it. I love every bit of it, and it's from around the damn world. I love it so very much. But I also want y'all to remember that in this eclectic group of people, we're not always going to get along. Sometimes we're going to say things that are going to make you uncomfortable. Sometimes it looks like we're attacking white people. Sometimes it looks like we're bigging up white people. What I want you to take from all of this is this. Just like Nana and DJ, they walk in the door with love. They walk out of the door with love. And everything in between is love of me, of Taz, of every single coffee bean. This show, yeah, it runs on paying the bills, paying the StreamYard, paying the butts, all that. But it also runs on the power of love and admiration. And the best living embodiment of both of those would be Nana and DJ. So to you, my beautiful, beautiful Nana, and my equally beautiful big sister, DJ, you are valued here. I love you both more than words can ever express. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for every single thing you do in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Your love keeps this thing going. Nobody in this bitch could ever hate Nana or DJ. Nobody. And if anybody ever came in here and tried it, oh, they got a problem. They got a problem. Every coffee bean in this bitch, from the UK all the way to where I'm sitting at right now, every coffee bean in this bitch is 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. You came in and attacked Nana and DJ. Oh,
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
The protection, the love. I'm telling you right now, we leaving with something. But before I leave, as always, I leave you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans. You know what to do. Bow your heads up.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
Y'all better remember that. Y'all better remember that. We gonna get in their ass, no homo. Tiny, let them come in messing with them. Let them come in messing with them. We digging all off in that ass.
Pause!
What is that?
Hydrate, elevate, self-love and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose.
When did this become a whorehouse?
Whorehouse musings, goddammit. Hydrate, elevate, self-love and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from Mistress Cena. Be limitless. I love who you are exactly as you are. I am so effing proud of you. You are the end game. Make yourself a priority. I am here no matter what, when, or why. That is the inspirational word from Miss Star Ogowian. Be kind and show as much love to others as possible, because you never know what someone is going through. You are loved, you are respected, you are admired, you matter, and you are valid. That is the STL Blue Girl Drop. Tomorrow's show is one of those ideas that I over text to my co-host that they want me to stop. But tomorrow, I'm going to tell you exactly what the theme of the show is.
Pause. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in front of everybody. Okay? No, we don't want you to stop texting us. We were just having a bit of fun with you because you always text us when we're on air, and a few times we have almost accidentally read out loud your text messages because we're slow.
Be kind, be positive, be authentic, be you. Great show today. Y'all are the real goats. Remember, the Trinas and Cooter Biscuit Forest are getting us out of the project. Please do some self-care. Thank you, Ms. Lyles. Listen, I realize I have a lot to atone for. I do. I have a lot. I'm autistic, or I have Asperger's. I have ADHD. I think way too much. Sometimes my computers don't work as fast as my mind. And I text. Not for any other reason other than the fact that, hey, got these great ideas.
We know, Thomas. We all do that. We were just teasing you. No, you didn't.
Yes,
no,
I did.
you didn't, because we're all.
Listen,
Thomas, we are a collection of autists.
Don't text no more. Like, I got it.
No, we did. First of all, you should have watched Rules of Nerdquisition, because that's where the plan came from. It was supposed to be a joke. We are sorry it was not taken as a joke. It was not executed well. But Thomas, we are a collection of autistic ADHD individuals. We all do it. Okay, simmer down. Do not change who you are. It's part of the package that we love. All right.
I got it. Again,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Because
Because you.
Listen, let me explain this to everybody before we leave out the door, okay? Despite all that you see, despite every word I have ever uttered in front of a camera, at the end of the day, I am still in my deconstruction. Still. I am still learning things about myself, and I am learning what things I allowed to happen and what things I made happen, okay? One of the things I realized, and one of the creeping issues I've had since day one, is that I talk too fucking much. I do. Like, I am deathly afraid of that. Like, I'm not looking for acceptance. Please do not misunderstand me. I am, however, kind of looking at people like, do you like me? Do I talk too much? And I feel like sometimes I do. And matter of fact, not sometimes, all the time. I feel like I talk too damn much. I do. I'm not gonna front. I do. I feel that. So it's not about the criticism. It's about how I took it. And a part of me, I'm not gonna lie, it really hurt. Really hurt. I don't say nothing because I'm not supposed to. You know, Thomas, you're the brutalist. You're the leader of the Villains Guild. You can't say these things. So I don't. But yes, I have a creeping feeling, no matter what show I'm on, Superplex Party, Rouse High Exalted, The Villains View, this show, if I guest on somebody else's show, if I guest on somebody's podcast, I always feel like I talk too fucking much. Thomas, shut the fuck up, which is, so any fuel to that fire, you know what I mean? Like, it's there. Like, it's like, oh shit, holy crap. You do text too much. Shut up, Thomas. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have been wrestling, and I mean literally wrestling, with the idea of only hosting maybe one show, possibly two. Like, I don't need to be on all of this. Like, Chaos could absolutely fill in the Villain's View. He could be there. Gambit could fill in on Superplex Party. You don't really need me. And there's a lot, like, the reason I'm so frustrated with StreamYard right now is because I changed the opening of this show. I did. There's that steampunk picture of me doing the Sound of Coffee, but it says hosted by Thomas Bishop and Taz J. And I did that not because, oh, wow, you know, whatever. I did it because people like her more than they like me. So, yeah, there you go. She needs to be there. She's the executive producer. Cool. Let her be there. But I reconcile and wrestle with the idea of talking too damn much. I do. And it really, I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all and say that it's not something that occupies my brain all the time. Thomas, you talk too much. You take up all the energy in the room. In other words, I'm just like my dad. Y'all get it? Yeah. You see it? You're just like your father. You talk too much. You take up all the space in the room. You won't shut up. So yeah, there you go. Joke, no joke. It's how I feel. And it's something it's something that literally scares the shit out of me. That maybe I do talk too much. Thomas, you got 4 shows on here. Angry hosts more shows on GCPR than I do. And I'm pretty sure people like him a lot more than they like me. Like, seriously, what do I bring to Superplex Party? Be honest. What do I bring? The same.
Thomas, people love you. Hence the fact that any show that you're on does numbers.
Talk too damn much.
But we all talk too much. Jesus, I think I talk in my sleep. Simmer down. Shit, that's why we get along so much. We both talk a lot.
Yeah, but maybe I.
Yep, yeah, no but. No but.
No, there is a but.
No,
Again,
I have never lied to you. First of all, look, I said I'm sorry. Now, I've never told you a lie, and I won't. Okay? If there was a problem, if anybody would have said something, it would have been me.
I know.
Okay, did I say anything?
Again, Tab, it's not about what was said. It's about how I took it.
And I said,
and literally,
very
I love
bad
the apology.
execution.
Please understand that, but that doesn't change what's going on in my head. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I will be wrestling with this shit all week. I will. Because again, where do I go? My head. I spend 90% of my time in my head. So guess where I'm at now? In my head. And in my head, there's the conversation. There's the big table and all the aspects that make me are sitting there talking. The bullet's still there, by the way. Bullet don't say shit, but I digress. And we're all talking. We're all meeting. All of us are saying, do we talk too much? Yeah, maybe we do.
Well, stop having a meeting and redecorate up there. Shit.
I can't. Listen, again, that's not how my brain works.
I understand, but move a chair or something.
Me and my son, Sinjay, are so in sync, and he is so much like me, is because he does the same thing. We worry about these things. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not about acceptance. I mean, it's not about admiration or please love me or any of that. It's about how we see the world and how the world sees us. So last night, it's like, okay, Gambit said it. All right, okay. Angry said it. Okay. Taz said it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Okay, we got it. We got it. Thomas talks too fucking much. Shut up. And I got it. I walked away from this shit. I ended the show, went to bed. That was it. I didn't even need to do a final thought. Like, y'all had already final thoughted it. Thomas, you talk too much. Shut the fuck up. Cool. Okay. Got the message. 3 of y'all, cool. Got it. And then the conversation started in my head. Dog, maybe you just need to host one show. Maybe you do hog up everything. Maybe I do. Maybe Instead of hosting 4 shows, I host 1. And in the process of hosting that 1, maybe I don't host it 5 days a week. Maybe I hosted 4, and then Taz and Angry and everybody else can take on the 5th day. Maybe she just back. Like, seriously, this has been thought. This is the thought process that happened last night. I looked at my TikTok like, do I really even need to do this anymore? You talk too much.
First of
Thomas.
all,
You make 10
you
minute videos
first of all,
and
you're
shit.
not
Like,
leaving me here by
it's
my
not about
dang
leaving.
self.
Taz,
I get
it's
up in
not
the
leaving.
morning for you. No, let me explain something.
Taz,
I
it's
get
not
up in the
about
morning
leaving. It's
for.
about literally
I
going.
understand that, but no, I get up because it's you and I. They tune in because it's us. It's a brother and sister sitting here making fun of one another. We do. Okay? Just like, and I understand. I do understand. Because there was a joke that you said towards me that had me in my head for a little bit. And then I get it. And after a couple days, I had to shake it off and realize there was no ill intent. And I do a lot of retrospection because there are times that I think a lot of things are my fault. And I have to realize it's not. But you and I are big personalities. It's who we are. We take up space. But you want to know the beauty of it? There are people around the both of us that love the fact that we take up space. Now you take up space because you're big as shit.
I'm just saying, maybe I need to shrink it. That's all. Like, seriously.
Please don't. Please don't.
Why? But again, Taz, why not?
Because you
Like,
don't look good pocket
station
size.
Listen, the station is 2 years old. This bitch is running on autopilot. And I love every minute of it. We get new shows. We hopefully start getting more people to view our channel. You know what I mean? But much like I do with my siblings, or I did in the past with my siblings, I never wanted to be the big one. I just wanted to be a part of.
Well, you are a part of.
I took the title of the Brutus as the leader of the Villains Guild because I wanted structure and organization, something we hadn't had in 6 years. I did that on purpose. That was not an accidental thing. I did that on purpose because I did not want us to just be an eclectic group of people that just hung out together on TikTok. I wanted actual, real change in the world. We can't call ourselves the villains of the story, and we ain't in part of the story. That's where it had to be structured, had to be disciplined. There had to be people in charge that could, on a day-to-day basis, make sure that this bitch is running. If we get new members, hey, do you understand why the hell your ass is here? Do you understand why we picked you to be here? If you don't, you got to go. I only put myself in the position of the leader because I'm the one that I don't mind the slings and arrows to me. Outside forces can say whatever the hell they want to about me. I don't care. I got a drunk-ass former lawyer in California who can't keep my name out of his goddamn mouth. I don't care. Say whatever you want to about me on the outside. But when it comes from the inside, I start acting like I did with my sibling. Like I just want to be a part. And sometimes, yes, I do overtalk. And that literally started a conversation from last night. I got off the air, was shutting shit down, watching YouTube videos about Darth Malgus. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe you should back off. Maybe that's a sign that people talk too much. That you hog up all the shit. Maybe you should.
No.
And it's okay. Again, I don't have a problem with
no,
it.
please,
I've been
no.
thinking like I've been thinking about
Right
this
now, right now,
for
right now.
6 months.
Stop. I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. And I'm going to speak just for me. When I said what I said, it was a joke. Poorly executed. I know you said you accept my apology, but it was more on the basis of, Thomas, watch our shows.
Y'all don't understand. I'm trying to.
It was your
rebuild my
little
relationship.
sibling saying, hey, we made something. Come take a peek at it. Okay? Do you get it now? Do you get it now? We're kind of waiting. We're waiting on your stamp of approval. It wasn't executed properly, but it wasn't about you so much. It was, we're proud of the things that we've done outside of you. We just want you to come and take a peek and just say, hey, good job. That's all that it was. It just wasn't executed well.
Every show on this damn thing, I do.
Well, we don't know that.
If I don't see it live, I catch it.
Thomas, we don't.
I do.
So this is an
I just don't
intersection
say
of all
anything.
of
I look and
us,
go,
but Yeah, but here's the thing. This is an intersection of everybody overthinking. We're looking for you to tell us we're doing a good job. And we want to see your name pop up in the comment section, just like you see our names pop up. You get it now? This wasn't about you being too much. This was just, hey, big bro, do you see us over here? We built the sandcastle. Do you think our sandcastle is cool? Do you get it now?
I've always been proud of you. There's the little itty bitty secret. There's a comic book. There's a Green Lantern like 100, I think, where Sinestro and Hal Jordan are having this conversation. Now, mind you, they've been mortal enemies for all since the comic began. And Hal Jordan, Sinestro's getting ready to leave, and he looked at him and he said, were we ever friends? Now, mind you, Sinestro never calls Hal Jordan Hal. He always calls him Jordan. Jordan, 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 I'm going to fight you, Jordan. Blah, blah. And he said, that's the secret, Jordan. And then he calls him Hal. He said, we'll always be friends. I've always been proud of you. All of you.
Okay. Well, like
The
I
whole
said,
station.
we all overthought. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to have a snack, have a nap, and we're going to together try to walk out of our own heads, okay? Okay? And tell the people bye, because we done stressed them out this morning.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. And this has been a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving episode, Monday episode of The Sound of Coffee here on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Taz Effect with the one and only, the woman that sells all the records, Miss Taz J. She got all your good information. I believe this is Mutual Aid Monday. Be prepared to bring some help to those who need it. I love you guys. Be safe. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's show can best be summed up like this.
Just bring the goddamn bread. Bring us the bread.
We're going to talk budgets. We're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk about the United States. We're going to talk about other countries. We're going to talk about socialism, capitalism, communism, and how right now, none of us are being served by the people in Washington, D.C. Stay tuned for it tomorrow. Where is my money? Bring us the bread. Taxes in America. I love you all. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Be safe. As always, love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. And just a tad bit of hair grease. See you all in the morning. Love y'all.